Mr. Imaginary Cameraman, am I looking pretty linty? Am I okay? All right, well, just let me know when we're recording. Oh, we're recording now? Mr. Imaginary Cameraman, you do have to tell me when we're recording. Can't get good help these days. Well, anyway, hello everyone. Brian Richards here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited that you're here, and I know you have come here to learn another self-working card trick, haven't you? Yeah, I know you have. All right, well, you want to get out a deck of cards, and let's get into today's tutorial. Here we go. You get a deck of cards, and you invite a volunteer to shuffle the deck, and it can be completely shuffled. There's no setup whatsoever in this trick. And then you invite them to take the deck and to cut it into 3 piles, like so. Now, while your back is turned, you're going to invite them to choose any of those 3 piles. Let's say they choose the middle one, and they can shuffle it some more. And then once they're happy shuffling it, you invite them to take the top card and look at and memorize the top card. Now, for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to look away because I don't want to know what it is. So hopefully I will show it in the screen properly so it's in the camera. I hope I did that. And then you instruct for them to put it back on top of the deck. And then you have them take this packet and turn it face up, and they can put it on top of the other one of the 2 face down packets. So let's say they put it right here, and then this last packet goes on top. So that way the face up packet is sandwiched between the 2 face down packets. You then invite them to cut the deck in half and to give it a riffle shuffle. This is what makes this really amazing. They're really being mixed up, really mixed up. And then you even invite them to cut the deck a couple times. Now remember, this is all being done with your back turned. You have no idea which packet they chose. You have no idea which card they chose. You have no idea of anything. But this is really amazing. You're then going to turn around. You're going to pick up the deck. You're going to go through the cards. And you're just going to get a feel for which one you think could be their card. Now, it could be face up. It could be face down. I'm getting a feeling like, I'm wondering if maybe this is their card. Was your card by chance the 6 of diamonds? Pretty cool, right? I love this trick, and it's super, super easy. Okay, totally self-working too. So get out your deck cards. Let me explain how this is done. The first thing I have to do is just kind of fix this deck of cards really quick. That's the only downside of this trick, because the cards do get mixed up face up into face down. So no big deal. You just kind of separate them when the trick is done. So there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now again, this is all set, ready to go. You invite a volunteer to shuffle the deck. Again, they can shuffle it however they want. Riffle, shuffle, doesn't really matter. You invite them to then cut the deck into 3 fairly equal piles and have them then choose one of the 3 piles. So let's say they choose this one right here. While your back is turned, they shuffle it up. They look at and they memorize whatever the top card is. In this case, it's the 3 of hearts. They put it back on top, and they turn that packet over, and they can put it on face up on top of one of the other 2 packets. So let's say they put it here, and then this packet they put on top, so it's sandwiched in between. Again, you're explaining this with your back turned. You then invite them to take about half the cards off the top and to give them both a riffle shuffle. Just 1 riffle shuffle. You can even spread them out if you want to show that they're really being mixed. That's kind of a cool thing to show. And then you invite them to cut the deck. And they can cut the deck as many times as they want. You can even have someone else cut it. It doesn't matter. Now, once this is done, you can then turn around and you pick up the packet, and all you're going to do is you're going to turn over the entire deck of cards. And here's what's amazing. You're going to go through the cards, and what you're going to be looking for is the longest run of face-up cards. So there's 2 together. That's not obviously going to be a long run. There's one, and then look, there's a nice long run right here. When you get to whatever the longest run of face-up cards, the next face-down card is actually going to be their chosen card, which is pretty cool and pretty amazing. Now, the one thing I want to explain to you is you may discover, let's just say, you may discover that your longest run is kind of split, because what you got to do is you got to look at how many cards are on top of the deck, and if there's a lot of cards that are on the bottom of the deck that are face up, that's going to be your longest run, and whatever the next face down card is, in this case right here, will be the chosen card. All right, so sometimes your longest run could be split by however they cut the deck. So you got to look at it. If you have a lot of face-up cards on the bottom and a lot of face-up cards on the top, just go to whatever your first face-down card is, and that will ultimately be their chosen card. So pretty neat, right? I don't completely, totally understand how that works, but if you do it and you just go through the actions, and again, you can be turned around the entire time just explaining to them what to do. You turn around, you turn the deck over. Don't forget that part. You will actually be able to find their chosen card. It will be the first face-down card after the longest run of face-up cards. Isn't that amazing? I love that trick. And it's very clever, very clever. Well, if you enjoyed this trick, do hit like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And seriously, if you are interested in learning more magic and you want to maybe learn some more advanced stuff, maybe check out my membership section as well. But between now and then, go and be amazing.